Hi there, my name is Jennifer Clarke, and I'm a Zazzle expansion expert, and I mentor and coach people all around the world on how to build a profitable Zazzle business with their platform. And I also use this YouTube video to give you free advice on how to grow your Zazzle business. In this video, I'm going to be talking to you about Zazzle product tags. And I'm just going to preface this video by saying that it's not going to be a humongous in-depth video on how to tag a product individually and give you insights on how to do it extremely properly for each individual product, because unfortunately it is very, very specific and very unique to each product, depending on the product type, the design on the product, the theme of the product, or the purpose of the product and the occasion of the product. So unfortunately, each product on Zazzle has an individual set of tags that need to be applied to it based on all of those criteria. However, I can give you some tips on how to tag in general. In this video, I'm going to do that. Okay. So I'm going to go and share my screen really quickly. And I've created a product. I haven't posted it for sale yet. But what I have done is gone and created it and then posted or clicked on the post for sale button. And so this product page comes up to post it for sale, right? And we have the opportunity to add our title and click which part of the marketplace department we want it to be in, and also add a description. So I've quickly done that. As I mentioned, this is a very generic video and I can't go in too in-depth because unfortunately each product is very different. But what you want to make sure is when you're titling your product, make it describe what your product is. And so you can see here I have a blue watercolor floral. So I've written that in the title. Then I've selected home, living, and kitchen and mugs and cups because of the product type clearly. And then I've just written a quick description because this isn't a video about descriptions, and the description can be a lot more descriptive than this, especially the use of the product, the type of graphic, the occasion, etc. So unfortunately, that's what we talk about in our coaching and also our courses, because in YouTube, it's a little bit more generic because so many people have come from different niches on Zazzle. And unfortunately, I can't just right away give you a perfect description that will fit every single product because that doesn't exist. However, this is my product, right? And then I can then choose my events and occasions, my recipient, my new store category. And then this is where we're getting to the tags. Okay, so I have had a couple people ask me some questions about tags and they're a little bit concerned or confused. And so for example, if I have the word watercolor in here, I use the North American United States spelling. First of all, I'm from Canada, but I have to write it in the American spelling because I know that primarily my clients or customers are from the States. And so I can put that in as one. And so that's a short keyword or a short tag. It's one word. There's a possibility to do another version. And I want to say, do not do repetitive words. So for example, if I put in watercolor blue floral, oops, I have to have that here. Then you see how I have the word watercolor and then watercolor again. That kind of like cancels each other out. It doesn't really cancel each other out. It's still tagged with the word watercolor, but you're using watercolor twice and it's actually not doing anything for you. It's not doing you any favors. So you don't need to have that word watercolor in there twice. But that being said, I wanted to show you by adding those quotation marks, you can create a long tail keyword, which means you can group a certain amount of words together, which is considered one tag, because Zazzle allows you to use 10 tags in total, but you're allowed to use 500 characters. Okay. And so that means that you can add certain combinations of long tail keywords and also one word keywords in your tags. Another question that I had, so for example, do not repeat your words. So you wouldn't need to have that. I would say blue floral would be my second tag. And then I had another question from somebody who wanted to know if the plural versions were different tags. So for example, if I had floral versus florals, florals. And yes, that's considered two different tags. So let's pretend that these are now two tags that I wanted to add and I didn't add them as a long tail keyword. This tag works and this tag works. It's not a duplicate. It's a different word because it's a singular versus a plural word. Okay. And so you can then use that to your advantage to understand how tags work. So going forward, you can add up to 10 tags that are within a certain amount of characters, and also add one word keywords and also multiple different words in within the keywords. There's no secret sauce or secret formula to how many one words you need and how many multiple words you need for the keywords. It's just more so making sure that you're describing your product properly based on the product type, the graphic, and the purpose. And one last thing going forward is, for example, since my product is a mug, you do not need to have this word in here because it's already within the algorithm, because that is the product type already. So you don't need to put the product type within your tags. Okay. All right. So, that being said, going forward, if you have any questions about tags that can be a little bit more informative, but unfortunately, as I mentioned here on this YouTube channel, we can't dive too deep into individual specific situations because it obviously has to depend on the product that's being posted for sale. And that's what we teach in our coaching. And we really dive into training for that. We actually have individual weekly sessions where we spend an hour with our group just doing tagging and designing and titles and tags. And people come to our sessions, our coaching sessions, with a link to one of their products. And then I go in and I fix their title, I fix their tags, and I also help them with their design. Okay. And that's in our Profit by Design Academy coaching program. But for the purposes of this quick video here, to give you some insight on how to tag your products properly with using those different stipulations. So don't put the product type in the tags. You can use long tail keywords and also one word keywords. And then also the singular versus the plural words are different words as well. And then don't repeat words like the word watercolor multiple times. All right. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any more comments, as I said, comment below, like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel. In the description of this video as well, there's a free downloadable for you. And I definitely and highly recommend that you get that. It's absolutely free. And also, I will see you in the next video. And let me know if you want any more information or what kind of tips you want to see on this YouTube channel. But also get that downloadable. Make sure you do.